Hello everyone. Just like it says in the title, in today's video we're going to talk about Greg Doucette's cookbook and not about, just Greg Doucette's cookbook, but also about the artificial sweeteners in general. So I'm going to tell you my opinion and I'm going to tell you what I think. One more time before we start, so I'm not a doctor or anything like that, I'm just a fitness coach, but I'll try to give you the most honest picture about this whole thing that I can, like I said.
Not a day goes by that people don't say, you got a cancer cookbook. It's horrible for your health.
So, just like you said, not a day goes by that somebody doesn't mention his cookbook and say to you that you're gonna get cancer from it because of all those artificial sweeteners that it contains in its recipes and things like that. So, when it comes to artificial sweeteners, they're like originally made it for the people that are, diabetics and got that kind of problem. So it was actually made it like a replacement for the sugar for the people that cannot consume and use sugar. Now, it ain't good for you technically, and it's bad for you. I mean, is poison good for you? No. But it doesn't do a lot of damage if you use it in small amounts, like on daily basis. But if you use it too much and you do that like for 10, 15 years on daily basis every single day, then it's probably gonna be some harm, some sort of damage that you might make in the future, or some kind of cancer. Is it gonna be liver, kidneys, or gut, something, but you might develop some sort of cancer. So that's definitely the thing that you should consider. And let me give you an example. It ain't the same if you smoke, like, for example, 3 cigarettes every single day, or if you smoke like 2 packs of cigarettes every single day, and then you do that for 10 years. I mean, obviously there's gonna be different how your body's gonna process and absorb all the poison that you're putting inside of you. It's similar kind of thing with the artificial sweeteners when it comes to them. So the best option would be to use the sugar, but just a lot smaller amounts if you can, and if you can stick to it and do that long term, which a lot of people cannot for, whatever reason, or maybe you're a diabetic, or maybe you just can't. It's way too many calories if you add that amount of sugar instead of the artificial sweeteners, comparing to, how many meals and all the food that you're gonna eat throughout the day. So, like, if you don't know any better than that, and then you want to go, like, and you want to pick, like, from 2 evils less, then go with the artificial sweeteners, because that's the only way that you know. And there's also one more thing, like, there's the proof, that the artificial sweeteners are actually going to affect your gut health, and they're going to change your microbiome in your gut. That actually is the truth, and it's proven by the science. Now, me in person, I had a time in the past when I used to use the artificial sweeteners a lot, and I didn't feel any difference. Trust me, if I'm like, I'm eating vegetables on daily basis, and let's say that I don't eat vegetables for like about 10 days, I already feel the difference, how my gut works, gut health, and how my body is gonna process and digest food. That digestion just doesn't work exactly the same like it used to work without it. So with the artificial sweeteners, like, if you make that balance and you got enough fruits and vegetables and as well as the antioxidants, things that you need for digestion, probiotics, prebiotics, and you're getting them from food, you still might get away with it. I didn't feel and I didn't notice any difference with or without the artificial sweeteners if you're having enough pre and probiotics that you're gonna bring inside from food or, supplements.
And so, what is my rating? Superb! Your gut is close to an ideal state. Keep it up. Good work, Coach Greg.
Now, Greg Doucette made a decision that he wanted to do the test just to see his gut health and what's the condition of it. Is it good or bad? And what it actually says in the results is that it's superb, which is more than good enough. And if you want to know my opinion, like what I think about this is all those years that he has of working out and his nutrition, he has a lot of fruits and vegetables in that nutrition with the artificial sweeteners. So all that like side effect, let's call it like that, and all the damage that the artificial sweeteners are gonna do, actually, he was actually able to balance that out what all this nutrition and that healthy lifestyle that he has with all those workouts that he has more times a week on daily basis, pretty much every single day, and things like that.
And the healthy average score is 83%. Am I any better than that? Of course I am. 95%. I'm a rainforest.
No, but don't get confused, because if he's superb and he is the rainforest, like he is what he is, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be. Just like you said, go and get tested, and then you're gonna see. Because to be exactly like him, you gotta do what he does. You gotta have exactly the same lifestyle. Like you gotta work out more times a week, and you gotta have like different nutrition, and you also gotta have with the artificial sweeteners a lot of fruits and vegetables in your nutrition, and as well as antioxidants, and all those things can actually make the whole picture, and the whole balance, and then you might be something similar like him, which probably a lot of you are not in the first place, and just like you said, the best way to do that and to find out is to go and get tested, and then you'll see, because for some people it might be just fine to take more artificial sweeteners and to take them every single day, and for some of them it might be really bad even in the small amounts. So that's as far as the microbiome goes, but when it comes to cancer and that connection in between the artificial sweeteners and cancer, even if your gut health is fine and your microbiome is fine, this still is not the proof that you're not going to have some sort of cancer if you do this for 10 or 15 years on a daily basis, and if you eat and drink too much of these artificial sweeteners, like in general, if you use them too much for all those years, this still doesn't prove that. Now, Greg Doucette claims in some of his videos that he's drinking from 6 up to 12 diet pops every single day, plus he has the artificial sweeteners in his meals. This is, by my opinion, way too much. Like, I would go at least 3 times less. The less you go with the artificial sweeteners, the better it is. I'm specifically gonna make the video about the artificial sweeteners and all the balance, how to balance that out and how to use them long term in the future, and that's definitely gonna be the video that you don't want to miss. So subscribe on the channel and you'll see it. And as far as this goes, you don't want to use the artificial sweeteners too much, and if you use them, if you suspect that your gut health is bad, you can always go and get tested and check that and see how it looks like. Is there something that needs to be fixed or not? Do you need to change something in your nutrition or not? The best way to find out is actually to go and get tested. Alright guys, that was my vision, my opinion on the Greg Doucette's cookbook and the artificial sweeteners in general. And this was it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.